Okay, let's start it. Oh my god, really? Okay, good night, everyone. Uh, I'm gonna tell you a little bit and quickly, maybe, about my Eid holiday. It was around 2 weeks long, and honestly, it was pretty packed with stuff. Yeah. So, a few days before Eid, like maybe 2 or 3 days before Eid, maybe, while we were still fasting, you know what? We were still fasting that time. I had to help my mom clean the house. You know, you know what? I'm fasting. Well, I really had to, but my mom always tell me to do that. I don't know. So I ended up cleaning windows, sweeping, basically cleaning the whole house, inside, outside. It's like a must do every year. Every year, no escape. That makes sense though, since a lot of guests come over during Eid. Then one day before Eid, the whole house gets super duper busy. You know what I'm saying? My family starts cooking a huge amount of food. Like, it's not only for one or two people. It's like that's that's like a big portion. Like, yeah, you know, and that's like opor and stuff in a big portion, really big portions. It's not just for us, but uh, for the big family. You know what? Like, family from my grandmother or my grandfather. So yeah, cooking big meals or big foods in that time is kind of my family's tradition. It always repeated every years in Eid, uh, one day before Eid. Okay, and what's that? Oh yeah. Also, before Eid, the house is already super crowded. Like, my cousins, my uncles, everyone just shows up. It's actually fun. Not gonna lie. Even though sometimes the little kids can be kind of chaotic and annoying. Help me. But that's okay. That's fun. I love it. Okay, then comes the night before Eid. Takbiran night. Now I'm staying home. Now I'm staying home in that time. Like, every weekends, I always go out and maybe like hanging out with my friends, and yeah, doing something in the outside, bro. Like, yeah, come on, bro. Young man in the house in the weekend, go touch some grass, bro. And for me, that's for me. Sorry if I don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay, and then in Takbiran night, yeah, I always go out somewhere. I don't know, ride around with friends, just chilling and enjoying the Takbiran night vibe. You know, and it's usually until like 10 or 11 p.m. And after that, I don't go straight home. I stop by a mosque and near my house, and then I do what's that? Ah, takbiran. I do takbiran. I do takbiran there in mosque with my friends. using, like the mic and everything. We go like, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Yeah, you know that. Until maybe around like 2 a.m. Yeah, pretty late. And I was so sleepy at that time. Really, really. Okay, then I sleep for a little bit, wake up at like 5 a.m. and then pray subuh, of course. Yeah, get ready and head to the mosque around 6, maybe 6. Yeah, 6 a.m. for the Eid prayer. Yeah. After that, we go back home and then start the halal bihalal. Of course, first with my parents and family at home. Then we take some pictures, maybe like one to take, or yeah, some. And after that, I go around visiting neighbors. Yeah, like visiting every my neighbors' houses. It's usually the same houses every year. Like, I never uh go to my neighbor's house like a, a new a new place or a new neighbor's house in it. I never go in. Wow, how's it? Yeah, I always go visiting my neighbors' houses, and that's always the same houses. Like, I never go to a person's house that I've never go there before. Yeah, and then uh, what's that? Yeah, that goes until like 10 or 11 a.m. And then when I get back home, you know, when I get back home, more relatives are like are already there. And then especially from my grandparents, like families from my grandmother, from my grandfather. My house is gets really really crowded. Like I'm going home and a lot of uh motorbike uh in front of my house, and then yeah, so crowded. That's so crowded. My house is so crowded, and then in the afternoon maybe my me and my family, yeah, we go out to visit other relatives, like other families from my grandparents that we haven't seen yet, like we haven't visited yet until night, maybe like 7 or 6 p.m. And then finally we come back to home. We come back to house. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, my English is so bad. Yeah, besides all that eat stuff, I also had a little trip. Not that much. Nothing like too crazy though. I went to Solo. Solo, Solo. Yeah, just hang out at the mall and then ate something. Yeah, just yeah, walking around at the mall. Like hang out, ate something, and then went home. And then the next day I went to Jepara, to the beach. Yeah, but honestly, since it was my second time going there, I wasn't like really excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, it's holiday in the beach, or yeah, something like that. But that's okay. As long as as long as it's not like staying at home, yeah, I'd be I'd be good for that. You know, like that's still nice, like kind of refreshing instead of just staying at home all day, like and in my room just scrolling TikTok or Reels, Instagram. I better do that. I prefer to do that. You know, like I really love go somewhere, then do nothing, but I have energy to. I have social battery too. So when I feel like tired, I I choose to come back at home and take a rest. Maybe you know I need some me time to. And that's all I think. That's that's not quick, but for me, it's just a little bit story about my Eid holiday. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you. Good night. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya, I didn't work easy.